so that if you search something, it it won't relate back to anything but the original.
Say
That's
what you
when
just
we
say
have a
again.
lot of long titles for stuff that are
I
unique.
I say what you just say again.
What is it? I
You said
reincarnated as a slime that slept with my uncle's mother.
I'm just like
What is your uncle's mother?
your
That's your
uncle's mother is your
grandmother.
grandmother. What the
I'm
hell?
saying there's some, very unique
I
titles.
I honestly I'm not the biggest fan of that.
Of what? The long
A
titles?
little long ass. I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't like them either.
you're pretty. The reason why you pretty much see it for mostly like isekai or budget fantasy type shit,
Hmm.
because most of those things started as web novels,
Yeah.
and to make sure that they grab readers or whatever, you can't just name your thing Chichaito or something like that. You can't name it
Oh my goodness, if
Naruto.
it was named Chichaito, it would be unique though. Nothing, I don't know anything that has that name. But a lot of things
They need to name it
started.
super long
Well, a lot of
to
things
get people
don't
to
have
come.
short names these days. You have a lot of things are
Really?
actually cut short. Like, the whole reincarnation as a slime, but the proper one with Rimuru. That one.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
is Tensei blah 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 blah. Honestly, I don't even remember the whole title,
Yeah.
but the short for it, the slang, is Tensura,
Yes.
and that's
Same
what I
thing with
call it.
Konosuba. It
Exactly,
is
Konosuba is
God's blessed to this
Kono
wonderful world.
Great World.
Yes.
Exactly, it's like just Kono and Subarashi smash. It's like yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like we still kind of do the same thing though.
Because even though it has a long ass title, people want to just say it in one breath. Nobody wants to be like,
Exactly.
man, you read that new chapter of I wish I was an airplane because I really like airplanes and I want to fly in the sky. Man, what an amazing chapter 265 was. Nobody wants to fucking say that.
Yeah,
So, like, Airplane Man. Yeah, you read Airplane Man chapter. Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah.
Like, fucking hell.
It's
I
too much.
It's too much. It's getting ridiculous. Like I can't remember. There was one that was like super. There no like Kim. Do you know how many times I've seen things like I was in the heroes party and I was expelled, but now I have a daughter and I'm going to raise her in like the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
outback
yeah,
or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was just
No,
like,
you're right. I've seen things like
okay.
that. It's like, why does the title take up 3 lines? Why?
Why?
A whole sentence. I mean, there are at least 4 commas in there. Why? Unnecessary.
My lover was stolen from me and I was kicked out of the heroes party. I am trying now to raise a slave harem to get revenge. It's some bullshit. It's always been like that.
I wish we could just go back. When we had things like 1 or 2 word names, Gundam,
Gundam.
Sailor Moon.
But even Gundam themselves is be like Gundam and there's be
Okay,
like
okay.
Iron
Yeah,
Blood
they have
Orphans
something. Yeah, they
or
have other
Wing or whole.
variations later on. And
Yes.
that's acceptable though, because it's still Gundam.
Gundam. And
You
it's just
understand?
overall covered in.
Exactly. It's like Pokemon.
True.
Pokemon, the I don't know, the diamond crest. You're dying. The diamond something sapphire, whatever the nonsense thing, right? They got a lot of Pokemon
You're
things.
calling out the different games.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know.
I know what you mean.
They have. Do they have a Pokemon like Generations or something
Yes.
that's new?
The
I saw
newest generation is I think Scarlet and Violet that is coming out soon. Have you seen what they look like? The new like legendary Pokemon?
I don't know, but there was a new Pokemon show going on
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
guy had this weird beard and
Do you know how little that narrows it
hair,
down? It's orange?
and
Was it
he was
orange?
wearing like short pants, but I'm not sure if they were long
Oh, you're talking
pants.
about Aloha? It takes place in Aloha. I know
No,
what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what
It
you're talking
takes
about.
place in where?
It's Pokemon
Aloha?
Aloha. Yeah, because they
It
are.
takes place in Aloha.
Yes, because they're alone Pokemon. I know what I'm talking about.
What is Aloha?
It's like a summary type of. It's Pokemon's version of like Hawaii. That's what it's called, Aloha.
No, I get that. I get that it's Hawaii, but I'm like, I didn't know there's a place called Aloha.
Yes, they're Pokemon.
Okay.
They're Alohan versions of Pokemon, Kimberly. I'm not fucking kidding.
No. Listen, anything you say about Pokemon, I will believe you. But I was just like,
they're Pokemon that look like they have their motorcycles in their chests. Super new ones. Yes.
Okay.
Let me show you.
What my favorite Pokemon was? The wolf, little wolf.
What little wolf? There's so. Do you know how little?
Eevee.
Oh, Eevee. Okay. Yeah.
I love the transformations of Eevee. So
there's
cute.
a lot of them. Did you see? I think there's like newer ones too that I haven't actually caught or played. Like the fairy versions. There's fairy one. There's fairy type now. By the way, fairy is a type of Pokemon. There's a Pokemon type.
No. Okay. Please don't try to tell me.
I know you don't know anything.
I would probably have remembered years ago when I used to actually pay attention, and you have the game still, and I would play. I would be serious about my save.
Yes, your save.
Please don't save over, don't overwrite because things bad will happen anyhow. Yeah, Pokemon.
Let me show you what the new legendaries look like. That's what they look like.
Oh, I hate that. Why do they look like that?
And the reason why is because you're supposed to be able to ride them. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I haven't played Pokemon since like Black and White 1 and 2. Yes, there were Pokemon called Black and White. There were 2 sets.
Those are horrible. They're not even cute. I can't even say that they're cool either.
I mean,
there's no, and Pokemon usually fit into those two, right? They're cute and some that are cool, and then
there's the others.
Yeah. There are others, some that are just like. What were they thinking when they created you?
Bro,
but
I don't know.
Those, I don't like them.
They're like mounts in a MMO or rideable mount. That's what it feels like to be. I'd rather just ride on top of my super dragon. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah.
How did we get talking about
Avatar or something? Honestly.
But yeah, the whole motorcycle. Did you ever see the Yu-Gi-Oh thing? 5Ds. They were motorcycle racing, speed duels.
Yeah. I don't like that either.
That was just a gimmick for that season of Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's how I equate it now to Pokemon. It's like it's come full like childhood circle. I remember when people were joking about how dueling on motorcycles, and now you're like literally Pokemon that look like motorcycles. It's all coming full circle.
Maybe someone of our generation came up with that.
I don't know.
After watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't know. Pokemon got a lot of weird looking shit. Trust me, there's some strange looking fuckers in that thing.
I didn't know that Ash died.
What?
In the movie.
Which movie? Oh, you mean...
He, like, turned to stone or
That was the first movie. That was years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not watch it, though, because...
You did!
No.
You sat down and we watched the first Pokemon movie together.
Okay. I wasn't there.
You just don't remember.
Spiritually. Probably, to get it.
Oh my god.
Because I only remember really watching the series. Not any of the movies. I am sure that I watched movies, but I didn't focus on them. I feel like Pokemon movies were really like long, and I was really young, and my attention span could not.
And because like over time, as the years went on, they got put on TV every now and then and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure we've watched it like multiple times. We've watched it. You probably remember clips of it. It was with Mewtwo.
Honestly, I don't remember that he died.
He didn't die. He just got turned to stone.
the same.
Humans
for a
in
moment.
Pokemon are super resilient. Like Team Rocket blasting off again gets like hit by bullshit all the time and
Team
they
Rocket
live.
is so funny.
And, like, so yeah, I don't. He got turned to stone, but I mean, like, yeah, that's what's happened when you go up against the strongest Pokemon in the world at the time. But hey,
He momentarily
and then
died.
the tears of, I think, Pokemon brought him back. That was it.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that was it. The Pokemon all cried that he came back to life.
Really?
Yes,
All
I'm not
of the
joking.
Pokemon died. Like
No. Pokemon cried, and their tears brought him back to life.
that's what I'm
I
asking.
am 100% certain that's what happened.
You mean Pikachu?
Yes,
You said Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure there were others. 'Cause I
Seriously?
think there was two. There was a bad Pikachu and a good Pikachu. Trust me, if you watch the movie, this
Is
makes
it
sense.
the same movie?
Yes, the tears bring Ash back to life.
See, all of this is very complicated. I don't remember none of this.
Oh, I'm done. Let's move on from
Anyhow.
Pokemon.
Speaking of deaths, I was thinking recently
jeez.
about anime deaths.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and some really sad ones that I remember.
Things that are just like bad or sad.
Yeah. I thought that we should make an episode about it, but who knows?
I'll have to think. I guess I think of a few recent ones in manga maybe that were like impactful. Thinking back on, does anybody dying in like Bleach like impactful to the story or the plot?
Oh my god, I don't think so.
Probably in the 1,000-year arc that's going to get animated soon. There was what happens to what's his face. I guess that was sad. What happens to War? Okay, yes.
Gin dies.
What?
Good about Gin. That wasn't.
Who gives a fuck about him?
He was like Itachi though.
Who gives a fuck about him?
Their characters were like, I'm bad, but I'm doing something good for the greater of the people.
He was just
And they
Aizen's
died.
lapdog.
Whatever. Gin died. I remember that just now.
The only thing that probably pissed me off about who died was what's her face that died in Unohana. Sorry, not Unasana. Unohana. She died in the
Unohana?
Yes. You don't remember Unohana? She was
Hold
the
on,
healer.
hold on.
The healer.
No,
I know you don't
anything
remember.
about the
But she was.
1,000-year arc.
I know.
Wow.
I don't care.
You know what?
Because you stopped reading it. You stopped reading
You're
it.
so disrespectful right now.
I
First of all, I am going to
Really?
watch
You're going to
Bleach.
watch it? You're going to watch it?
Yes!
Oh, shit.
Yes!
My bad.
It's coming out, Christopher.
I am so sorry.
Obviously, I'm going to watch it.
Well,
What the hell?
it's fine.
Why you spoiled me? I don't...
Don't worry. You'll hate it as much as I hate what happens.
Who is Unohana?
Don't worry about it. If you don't remember the person, that's even better.
who is
It'll
that?
be a surprise
No!
for you.
Tell me who that is right now.
No.
Who is that?
You don't remember?
The short girl?
No.
Unohana?
It's fine. You'll forget about this entire
The girl
conversation.
with the pink hair?
No.
The lady with the glasses?
No. You'll forget all about this by the time the 1,000 Blood arc comes around. Trust me.
Whatever.
Just let me tell you that it ends. I did not like how it ended. Bleach was disappointing, and I mean everybody, but yeah. Anyways, there were a few deaths, and that kind of annoyed me. That arc, but didn't make me feel they made me feel upset because of how pointless it was all in the end eventually. But that's how shit does go. Who else?
Well, I think they're the top ones that are.
If you're gonna
always going
mention
to be mentioned.
Ace,
Yes. Listen. Ace dying was very sad.
I want to know why Ace dying is very funny.
It is not funny.
His name is Fire Fist Ace, and he got a fistful of lava straight through his chest.
Yeah.
That's why it's
but
fucking funny.
No, it's not funny. It's irony is what that is.
It's still
However, it was not funny at all.
At the time, it was fucking depressing. You remember this? I remember reading it, and then I remember watching the anime, and you remember the song that plays?
What song played?
The song that plays dun, 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 dun. I can't remember the name of it, but
You
it's
mean by the lady that
no,
made
no, no. Just
Abiro the
I'll find it. I'll give
opening,
it to
or
you.
what?
But it's like after one. Is it called One Day? I think it's One Day. It was after that whole arc where not the super after, but like the ending part of that arc.
Just for that, I don't
Yeah, I remember,
remember.
and it was always like it was like super sad and stuff like that. I remember that. It was pretty. It was a sad time when he got super killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually.
You want to know why it was really sad? It was really sad for two reasons, I
Yeah.
think. So, when we first got introduced to Ace,
And we found out that he was
yeah,
Luffy's brother.
he was like cool and everything, like a cool older brother.
Yep, in
that
every sense of
seemed
the world.
really nice and great and
And
look
was
after their siblings and whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you had like whatever kind of respect and you admired the character, but we didn't really see him a lot.
Mhm.
But then Luffy finds out that he's in jail and does all of whatever he does
to get him
and
to Impel
still-
Down,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah.
leaves Impel Down. Like he has
All
to
of
get Breakout
that.
to Impel Down,
And still,
and I really that whole bit of the art, especially Luffy and his friends have already they got split up. This was after
exactly,
right, and then you find out about his brother,
exactly.
and it's like one after the other. It's just like boom, boom, boom. He knows his friends are alive, but they're not together. Okay, his brother's in danger. Need to get his brother. Goes into jail. Breaks out of jail. Tries to get his brother get executed. Brother dies right in front of him.
I know.
It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. How it's like you can do everything possible. But sometimes life just says no.
Yeah, I
Fuck
cried.
you.
I remember crying.
It was really sad. I remember
watching that.
I remember because I think
The worst part that really got me, because I was crying when the fist. But when he said to Luffy, "Thank you for loving me," that part was the part that made me cry the most. He said those were his like last words, "Thank you for loving me," and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
and Luffy's face is just like blank out. He just like
Ace should have never died. But you know what? It was fine that he died. It's
in my
growth,
opinion,
the characters, not just Luffy, but his
it was
friends
necessary.
as well. Exactly.
Their defeat, and I think it was necessary to his growth as a character and overall the super seriousness of the world as well. And
to show that, because usually in One Piece, they had always, not that it wasn't serious or they didn't show the stakes, but One Piece has that like fun easiness about it.
Yeah.
But you know that it's serious.
Yeah. Not a lot of people die, but they get freaking hurt.
Exactly. And sometimes, even though they show some things with people struggling and what have you, you don't like have it in your face. Right? But that was really in your face.
It was Luffy's face, alright.
Yeah. That one definitely would be mentioned.
Yeah, of course. It's like one of those well-known like deaths that kind of trigger super hard. So that I don't know. There isn't really any that's gonna top that, but
there are two from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, fuck off! Just stop. Don't.
You know, whenever
It is
we
too
bring it,
soon.
it's always
It's too soon,
That's
Kimberly.
right. It's always too soon to bring up FMA, but yeah.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
Right now, you had to. I already hear okay. I okay with Ace because I've gotten over that. I have not gotten over the shit that went down in fucking Full Metal Alchemist. Okay.
You know what I'm thinking of rewatching?
It.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I don't know when. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know when I'm going to do
currently enjoying her new series, actually.
What's the new series?
Oh my god, I can't remember the name. It stars two siblings, though. Kind of interesting. Strange.
I like things with siblings.
And you probably like it. It has, like, weird magical powers and stuff going on and things like that. You will like it. I can't... I was saying... I think it just came to me. Yomi Tusai? No, I don't remember.
I
But
know. Look it up later.
I'll look it up and send you later. But it's pretty good.
Yeah. So the
Those two
first,
from FMA.
the first. Honestly, I feel like this one is not really first. I think this one hurts more.
What?
Nina and her dog.
Yeah.
That one, to me, that's number one. To me, that tops Maze Hughes' death. Maze Hughes' death is number one, kind of. And it was really terrible, but Nina and the dog was, like, how could you do that to your child? And they were still alive.
Boy.
And she cried. It's always when they cry.
And then she's like, Edward. I want to leave. I want to go home, but I'm home.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Kim.
Anyhow, that one really for me.
That is burned into my mind.
I don't really have any words, but I have tears, no words.
It's just like, well, fuck me, I guess. Jeez.
Yeah.
On to a lighter death, I guess. I guess when Oki died in Kingdom, I always think that was actually it's a good point. He went out like a good guy, badass, I guess. And it was the whole passing of his glaive on to Shin. I really like it because when Shin gets the glaive, he's still in like rags and he's really short and small, and it's too big for just him to hold.
Yeah.
And now he's like leading his own army and everything. He's looking to be, and he can at least wield it now properly.
Definitely one of those moments for character development.
Yes, it probably wasn't. I feel like you were expecting Oki to die due to the stuff that was happening in the war and all that. So you're expecting that something's probably going to happen, and he felt like a character that would die anyways. But I always remember it as an important death.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's sad, but because I liked Oki, but he always said that him dying was like the most sad thing or anything like that. But yeah, that was another impactful death, I guess.
Right, impactful.
Any other characters where you're racking your brain?
I don't think that this is necessarily one that would make the list.
What?
But it's a reaction to a death. Would we count those?
Reaction.
When Gon in Hunter x Hunter reacted to, when he finally met up with Pito, whatever, Pito, and finds out that Kite had already been dead.
Yeah, and there's nothing that they can do.
Yeah. His reaction was just like, somebody can get dead today, and his just, this is his hair. This is me showing you his hair.
Yeah. The Chimera art really is, it builds on like everything that you've been seeing throughout Hunter x Hunter, and then it just hits you with like, okay, the kid gloves are off. People get freaking murdered, they get killed alongside side characters that we had seen before. Kite, we literally just met Kite.
I know.
In a way, because for me, I remember reading it and it felt like such a short time. Yeah. But you see that
they're bond. They have a bond.
They were bonding together.
Feel it as well.
And it was like immediately they gone. Kite is done for.
Yeah.
And it's just like fucking damn. Even the end of that art, what's his face had to do? Shoot, I can't remember. The old man, the leader of the hunters. I keep forgetting his name.
I don't remember, but he has a bald head.
Yes.
And a beard and very muscular.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
And he went out like a freaking god.
He did his like thing in the sky where there were a lot of fireballs.
Yeah. You remember how that ends though?
How does that end?
That doesn't kill the King Ant guy. Miram. It doesn't kill him, but the flower bomb thing that he has inside of his chest.
He was poisoned, right?
Right. he uses that and he goes out like a nuke to kill Murim. But at the same time, Murim still survives.
Right, like I said, he was poisoned.
But the poison still ended. Like, the fact that you do have to do so much to try to kill him, and so many people died.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter Chimera arc for me was the most devastating arc that I have witnessed in stories. It was so much, and I watched it. I binged it.
I remember.
Yeah, because Hunter x Hunter had already come out, and it was like asking Christopher
I had
which
already
one to watch, and you was like,
like,
you definitely watch this one, not the
old one. Yeah,
like,
the old one still has some decent, interesting things, but 2011 is the best one.
I binged all 100 or whatever those episodes were, and that arc just wow. Usually when I binge something, whether it's long or short, I am not overly invested.
Okay.
Right? I don't have like a commitment to
You're
the
binging.
characters really, because things are going by quickly.
Yes.
I like you guys, and I'm sure I'll get to like you over time even more, but I'm just, binging is like out of the way.
I'm watching something saying that's kind of bad to binge stuff nowadays. You should watch stuff and then pause to like set.
I totally have come to agree with that. However,
sometimes you're just in a mood and you just want another one. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I just, I don't know. It was heartbreaking. I feel like during that arc, I cried a few times. To be honest, like, people was dying left and right, and so many people got changed into creatures and stuff, and was killing one another, and it was just,
Yeah, I know. I was there. I read it. The author, he's been putting out some tweets and stuff. He's written stuff. I like how every time he puts out like a tweet about so and so is done, still couldn't walk, super good, but I'm doing my best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then a guy was talking about maybe we shouldn't be hoping and expecting for super much Hunter x Hunter after a certain point.
I don't hope and expect for anything. I'm not even. I haven't dealt with Hunter x Hunter after
honestly,
watching it.
And I would say wait for whatever new chapters are going to come out, because the author says he's done like a couple, I think like a whole volume or two worth of scripting. He's written out the story, and I think some storyboard and stuff is being done and things like that. So he's saying expect stuff, but it's going to take time. Can't rush. Man is pretty much a sick person at this point in time, so rushing is like, you ain't gonna get nothing. You can't squeeze water from a stone,
Can't you?
I mean, you could try, but yeah, I can wait. I can wait. I enjoy Hunter x Hunter is one of those things where people joke and say hiatus type of thing, right? But it's one of those series that I rank very highly. Is in my enjoyment of it is one of those things I truly do and have enjoyed. It's probably one of my top favorite manga or any type of media that I've enjoyed. So I can wait.
Yeah, I agree.
If the author passes away, it would be sad. Or if he stops, I would be sad. But for what he has given right now, I would say I'm satiated. I've enjoyed your work is fantastic. I love it. But if you want to like read or watch anything after, wait till whatever new chapters are going to come out within the next few months or whatever, because I have to do that, because I don't remember a whole bunch of the stuff that's happened in that arc, and that arc is actually a little bit complicated with because it's technically the same power system as Nen, but it also introduces a new power system. I'm not going to say anything else about it, but interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It really is interesting how things work and stuff. But yeah, wait for whatever new chapters to come out because it's looking pretty good. The tone has shifted again, but at the same time, I think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good new art. It doesn't feel as grimdark as the Shimmer art. That's
okay.
right, but it still feels in that vein. But yeah.
I think that another list we could do would be useless fathers. Speaking of Hunter. Oh, funny. Gon's dad is not his father.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Funny.
I don't know. There's a lot of useless. Well, they probably are in some media.
No, I wasn't really thinking about.
Oh, you were serious?
No, I wasn't really thinking about it as a whole list, but
useless, most useless father number 1. Gon.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching the video.
Gon's dad.
Gon's
that
dad.
came to me. Yeah.
Gon. What is the name of the Jin? Yeah. Right.
Who cares?
Another Gin. Oh, yeah.
He turned up and okay. He's nothing. He's not Gon's father.
Gon's father is Killua.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Yeah. That's accurate. Because Killua had to try to stop him when he went all Super Saiyan stuff. Yeah.
He pretty much Killua pretty much saved him at the end with his sister and all that. Alka? That was her name?
I don't remember.
With her ability and stuff like that. The weird dark face.
It wasn't dark.
I don't remember, dude.
Like not
100%. Like double. It was like a double personality type thing, but the ability.
Face.
I have
on
to.
her face.
Okay. These Zoldyck family strange. I don't know, man. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What you want to say? I was gonna talk about something that's not a death, though.
What
are you gonna say?
I was gonna say I was gonna mention a useless death.
Are we talking about the same one?
On
the count of 3, just say the name of the person that died.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Neji.
You know what? Oh. Bring the author to me right now.
Why?
What his name is?
Kishimoto?
Whatever. So
we both were thinking the same thing. Yes! Neji's dying in the... What was the war arc?
It's Shippuden.
Shinobi World
the Shippuden arc.
The end of
exactly. That honestly went on for like...
Too long? Very long.
Yeah.
Extremely long. I honestly, truly do not remember who was the main... I think it was Madara? And...
As the main what?
Pain?
As the main what?
Bad guys?
No. Pain was before that.
Right. Pain got...
Way before
that.
And
then, right. And then after that was...
Don't try to remember.
And then
to remember.
And those people got brought back from the dead?
Yeah. The Hokages.
And then they used
Naruto finally met his dad and stuff for the first time.
I don't want to go on a rant again about how the fucking village didn't tell the fucking Hokage's son that he was the Hokage's son for most of his fucking life.
You know what? They are bad people.
Fucking ninja bullshit.
I know there's more words that can be used to describe them, but bad. Just
and
bad.
Man, Neji death is even rawer because Neji was... I wrote how Neji at the beginning of the series was like, you know what matters? Who your family is, who you are, and what your bloodline come down. That's why I'm better, even though she's part of the main house, and that whole thing between him and Hinata, all that stuff. And then he gets his ass beat, and in the whole thing of like, a deletion of his whole ideology and shit. And then at the end of the series, we find out that Naruto is the Hokage's son, and his mother is from a special village. And then they fight that fucking weird woman thing that showed up that I can't remember.
Mother.
All right.
I just called her mother.
And then they were like, that she reminds me of her son Ashura and something. I'm misremembering a lot of shit for Naruto because I honestly did not like the end of that arc. And then it's like there were the chosen ones and all sort of stuff to fight and defeat her, just like how her children.
What are you trying to say? Let me talk about...
Neji pretty much said what the truth was.
No, so you were saying that he only sacrificed himself because he found out
No. I mean, he sacrificed himself to save people and all that shit.
Did he?
But I'm just saying that...
It doesn't matter why. He shouldn't have died because his death was useless and meaningless. It meant nothing, impacted nothing, it didn't do anything. Everybody who feels something is a liar. No, I'm not saying the only person who should feel something really would be 10-10 and Rock Lee. You know, being a part of their, team.
Honestly, it feels like the author is like, I can't kill off any of these characters.
That's right.
Because
everybody, the audience, everybody, all of us knew that he, we were all like, okay, somebody has to die here.
Some people should have died.
Exactly. And then he was all like, oh, I'm going to kill somebody. But he killed the wrong one. He wanted to do a soft kill and he thought that would work, but it didn't work for nobody.
It was a soft kill.
It was a soft kill.
It was Neji.
Exactly.
And at this point,
I have nothing against Neji, but he is not impactful enough in the story that had happened prior in any way.
Yeah.
For his death to mean anything.
You see, the issue with the series is that it's called Naruto. And the person who got the most development.
Then Naruto should have died then. What the hell?
No, then he couldn't be a bad dad to his kid in the sequel.
No. You know what I always say? You know what I always say though? One of my favorite characters whose hairstyle I used to rock is the one that shouldn't die.
Shikamaru?
Exactly.
Dude,
and I love Shikamaru.
Fuck
I
no.
love Shikamaru. But his death would have been more.
You could have
weighed
They could have killed Shikamaru.
I know, because he was so important, but also
the best ship is him and what's her face?
Who's she named? The one with the hair, the pom-pom hair, the blonde hair. Thing's sister.
Did you give a T? Tamari?
Tamari?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
They're the best ship.
Yeah.
I was shipping them from the moment they had to fight all the way back in the first series.
I don't remember.
With the Chunin exam, they fought.
I don't remember.
I know you don't remember, but I remember. I remember, and in my heart, that was the first time I was like, I don't ship people, and these are kids, but two of them, they should get together.
You are my friend.
Shut up.
Something.
That's season.
My demo.
Shut up, please.
What's the need?
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Those were the days, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shippuden was okay, but I hated the end of Naruto. At that point, I was, I was
Shippuden.
The beginning to the middle of Shippuden, I was okay. It wasn't, to me, it still wasn't as good as the first part of Naruto, in my opinion, before after the time skip. And all this thing with Sasuke and Orochimaru and all that shit, I honestly did not give an absolute fuck about at all.
Yeah.
They peaked again when they had the stuff with Pain and all that stuff with Jiraiya, and then towards the end, I was just reading to just read it.
I always think of Linkin Park music, or a lot of the music.
A lot of AMVs
he is the epitome of a lot of edgy music.
So many people made so many AMVs with
the
Linkin
"You're
Park.
Not My Dad" trope, and I am so edged trope. The world is against me.
If he had just asked Naruto for help, he probably would have gotten the help that he needed. Instead of trying to simp for Orochimaru and whatever bullshit. Still can't believe that he actually lives.
You know what? The village is what really messed up both of them.
The village is fucking terrible.
Yeah. Their community, their environment was not kind to them
Especially
in the first
Danzo
place.
and all that shenanigans and stuff. Ugh, man,
Exactly.
I don't remember none of this shit. Please stop. Make him remember when I used to do all the fucking I knew all of the hand
Did you
signs.
really
I
know
knew
them?
all of them, and I
I
knew.
used to only fake that I didn't do. I used to put up my fingers, my index fingers together, but I didn't really know anything.
I knew how to do the fireball jutsu that Sasuke used to
Oh, what's that thing that
do.
the boy used to say? Rasengan! Yeah,
The
yeah,
boy,
yeah,
you
yeah.
mean the main character? Yes, Rasengan.
Naruto. Yeah. How that does go? You open like Kamehameha?
No, Kimberly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just generate energy, and then he used
In
the
one hand.
clone
Ah, right, right.
create
Yeah.
it because he was having issues doing it with just one hand.
Right.
He wanted his own thing because Kakashi taught Chidori to Sasuke, and that was
I
his
don't
go-to
remember
thing.
that either, honestly.
Why are you making me think about Naruto, Kim? Why are you making me think
I
about it?
haven't done anything. You and I both remembered that Neji
Was useless.
His
But
death
he was right.
anyway.
I like how
Death
he
anyway.
died, but he was still fucking right from the very beginning.
Ay.
Because yeah, Naruto's talking about hard work matters. It's like, no, dude, you literally are like a breeding project of like two of the strongest people ever, and you have a Jinchuriki inside of you, and then you learn Sage Arts, and then you got. I'm just gonna stop. Who else do we want to put on our? Well, I guess his death was impactful in how useless it was. So it was an impactful death. Impactfully useless.
No. So no.
Next death.
I don't have any more. I mean, wait.
Really?
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 Canon.
Canon.
You don't like the canon one though, so I was saying.
Let's talk
leave
about it.
off
Can't say
or
what canon
whatever.
one is. The canon one is
The blind lady, she was talking to the guy in the church or whatever that building was. And
it was falling to
obviously
pieces, no?
her remember her voice,
Her ability.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it was her voice.
Yeah, kills people.
Cause people to die.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's like a shockwave or like
Yeah,
a weight or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
And she killed him.
And they were lovers. Like, but he was already dying.
Yeah.
Remember, he was already dying.
But she killed him completely.
Yeah, and then she
Then
died
she
too.
took him to her room inside.
And then she banged his corpse.
I think she did, to be honest. Well, I mean,
I thought she was doing it while
far.
she was talking when he was still alive.
No, because she was walking towards him from a different part of the building, and he had not quite seen her yet.
You know more about this series than me because I only
In any case,
watched
I think
it
that
once.
she and him, they obviously died before she could do anything to the corpse. What is called?
Necrophilia?
Yeah. Creepy as
This is
hell.
one of your favorite anime, you know?
No, it isn't one of my favorites. I like the anime.
I know.
Because I have
I should probably
emotional links to it.
understood. Should probably because I think it was based on a VN.
I don't know.
I think so, or LN. I keep saying I have to find it because I remember when I downloaded it a billion years ago and I watched it and I was like, this is okay. And then you watched it and you were like, Chris, this is amazing.
It. Oh my god. To this day, I still use, Alphard, who was like the antagonist character to Canon's character, or whatever her name was. I still use her profile photo as mine. Not her profile photo. I still use her photo as my profile photo.
It's been like 4 decades, Kim.
Alright, she's 40. That is not true. That show is not
I'm
that
just
old.
kidding. You're not that old.
Exactly. I thought you meant from when it came out. Because Canon came out when? In like 2006 or something?
Something like that. I can't remember. It was around that time. I remember. Yeah.
It's old. In any case. Yeah.
You sure you don't got any other deaths? I got like 1 or 2 that can fuck you up. That are pretty recent.
Oh, okay. So I know what you're talking about then.
Who am I talking
Because you're talking about from the manga.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't really accept that Nanami is dead.
Nanami is
So I
dead.
wought put him on the list
He
because
is
I don't
dead.
accept it.
Dead.
And I wouldn't put Aki on the list because I don't
Super
accept
dead.
it either.
Super fucking dead.
You know, I'm still hoping that he'll come back to life.
Have you started?
No, I haven't started it.
Okay.
Started it, but I'm still hoping that somewhere he'll be like reborn somehow.
I'll give you a spoiler for the new one. Aki is not alive.
Alright, but they're only like 3 chapters out.
They're like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Same difference. All hope is not lost.
Bro, the end of the first part of the manga pretty much cemented that all his friends are dead.
You know what?
They're all dead, Kim.
I do not care.
Just like the future devil laughed at Aki, I'm going to continue to laugh at you, hoping that he's still alive. You can do whatever you want
to do. You know what I'm going to start doing? I can start collecting photos of Aki and just sending them to you. That's what I can do. Why? So that he can stay alive in your memories or something.
He stays alive.
You know what? That's why I can't wait to watch the anime though, because at least somewhere he's still alive.
And he has a voice actor, so that when he gets to the part, he can die all over again. This time in color and in sound.
Exactly. He'll still be alive somewhere for a period of time. Are they going to get to that part by the first season?
Probably not.
How many episodes they're even planning? I don't know.
I don't remember. I think it's like 25.
They're going all out then.
I would expect that they will go all out, but never know.
But are they going to break it into different 2 chords or something like that?
If I were
continuous.
I can see Chainsaw Man being done in 4 13 episode seasons. So if they were to take that and double it, they can probably short,
honestly.
It is quite short.
Yeah. So
they can probably, if they do a good job, maybe 2.5 seasons. 3 seasons, but at 25 episodes a piece. Yeah, I can see that being the entire first part of the manga, if paced well, because it's not a very long manga. And it's not super overly complicated, but that doesn't anime translations and stuff. Sometimes stuff is be super fast, or it takes forever, and you've got wasted episodes. I really hope that there's no filler.
Yeah.
That's all I don't want at all. I don't mind maybe comedy bits, maybe before an end or after at the end or stuff like that. But it's not really a series I really can see that type of stuff happen in it. But you never know. But yeah, hopefully they do a good job. And that Aki's death is as bloody and as gory as it was in the manga.
Yeah, but that's going to come later.
It is. And I will be right there with you, Kim, watching it, looking at it, while you cry all over again.
I actually didn't cry in the first place.
While you cry.
But I thought, no, I like Aki.
I liked Aki, and his death was really kind of sad. And then,
I mean, we knew that he was gonna die, but I still had
the
hope
future
that he
devil kind of spoiled that.
I mean? Yeah, exactly.
When he started fucking cackling.
That's what I'm saying, though. So I still had hope that he could continue to live somehow, and I wanted him to, because I liked him as a character. Anyhow,
death comes for us all, unfortunately.
Yes.
But anybody else? Any super impactful deaths? Yes, the many times Goku died, I found they were very impactful.
Goku died?
Like twice. Or 3 times. I don't remember. It was the first time. Then there was Cell. No, it was with Cell first. I don't remember. Yes, but Goku has died. He got wished back with the Dragon Balls. But he asked his friends not to wish him back immediately because he wanted to go and train in heaven. Goku.
Should we do an episode of actual favorite characters from Dragon Ball?
Are you going to bring up who I think you're going to bring up? That was only, I think, in a movie.
You know, I only suggest lists that have
one
person
character
on
that
them.
you actually like. Like, why?
No. I have 2 this time though.
Really? A whole 2?
Yeah.
Who?
Tapion.
Wow, a guy from a movie that barely
He's
anybody
from the
probably
game
remember.
as well.
The only reason you are even picking Tapion because of the Budokai Tenkaichi games 2 and 3 is because you were that was the only character you were good with.
That's not true.
Yes,
I
it
liked
is.
his character, but I played with the others. Why are you behaving like that?
Because
you know that I was good at that game, regardless
you were
of
good
the
at
character.
that game,
Regardless of the character that I
was
chose,
actually
I was
very
always
happy
good.
to have a competent person to play against while I played it, instead of just playing it by myself most of the time.
I know you used to pretend and say that you let me win, but
sometimes I let you win.
No, why?
Oh my God! You keep saying
why
this.
Why do you have to be like that?
Because it's the truth.
Here's the thing.
It's a
I
meme,
know you
Kimberly.
remember
Older
Magic
siblings.
the Gathering.
Oh,
I know that
God.
you let me win in Magic the Gathering.
Well, that was because I honestly didn't have like cards.
In Dragon Ball, in that game, Christopher,
I
you
remember.
only let me win in the beginning.
Yes.
And after that, you realized that I got good.
Yes.
And you would actually lose.
Yes.
Because you could not beat me. So
I'm
don't
admitting
act
it.
like this.
Yes. Yes. You're good.
Good. So what's your problem?
Because originally the whole point was to let you win, so that you would actually like play with me.
Okay, that was only a few times.
It was all the time, Kim.
No,
it's
it
been
wasn't.
all life.
Listen, you can tell yourself that forever. It's fine.
Oh no, you were good at the game. You always used to pick Tapion way too much, though. I don't know.
Because I like his orange mohawk. Funny. Anyhow, I like Trunks as well.
It's funny that you should say that, because the sword that Trunks has is from Tapion.
I know. We have talked about
really?
this.
Damn.
Yeah, you told
Kimberly
me
knows
this
everything.
even back then.
I did?
Yeah.
You knew this even back then?
Yes.
I think that's because I had actually watched the movie recently. Because I remember I got that game, and I didn't know who a lot of some of the extra characters were, and then I ended up like watching I downloaded a bunch of movies to watch, to just like oh, okay, I know who this is now. Oh, okay, I know this. But yeah, those games are great. I think I rebought a PS2 like a couple years ago, and that game. And did you know that I bought the game and the person who was selling me the thing on eBay was freaking Scratch? And they wouldn't want to pay me back my money for the freaking thing. I wanted a refund.
Know about this.
Yeah, because it was Scratch. Because when I got it, I saw a big line through it, and I was like, "This ain't gonna work now." It worked twice.
Mm-hmm.
It worked twice, and when I tried to save like progress or whatnot, it never boot back up again. And I wanted to get mad. The thing, person kind of like no, and they disappear. And I was like, this is why buying games off of eBay I don't do. Fuck that noise.
Do you mean anymore?
No, not anymore.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, I kind of still want to buy a couple other PS2s, because that also died, but
why can't you just play them on the computer with
you can emulate, but I mean that's tedious and a pain in the ass, and sometimes you just want to just use original software and stuff, or I'll just probably. Then again, that's a whole nother story. PS3, PS4. I've kind of shipped 100% to PC gaming and stuff like that, and some stuff you just can't play on thing, and I don't want to try emulating that on the computer right now. Too much work. Emulation is fine, but I'm lazy.
So, you know what I'll always remember?
What?
From the games that we played.
Ooh, let me guess. I know exactly where you're going with this. The music of Burnout.
That's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I was gonna say at all.
That soundtrack though led us to a whole bunch of bands that we ended up liking and branch out our music taste.
We kind of talked about that in one of our episodes previously, but that's not what I was gonna bring up.
What?
I was gonna say that you saved over my Charlie in the chocolate.
Oh my God! You can still over you. Want to know the thing is? You
know what? You saved over my magic thing as well, or was it made something? Thing? You remember the magic? They had magic in the game. Made something?
You talking about the Narnia game?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maiden something?
Bro.
Something maiden?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They had magic in there. Mana something.
Tree of Mana?
Was it Tree of Mana?
I don't remember. I know
Something Mana or Mana something.
From Mana
My
something.
file, I don't know if it was you.
These were GBA games, right?
Day, one day, I went to play like I usually did, and my thing was telling me to start a new game and shit, and my files was all gone.
Look, that was all on you because I didn't play that game. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That was you.
That was me. But you want to see the funny thing is,
no,
you
I don't
didn't like that game.
What?
You didn't like that game. You even tell me that you didn't like side scrollers. So I don't even know why you even cared.
Okay, but I wanted to complete the game.
I did. It was 100% accident because I was testing it for something. Because I was testing through all the different games and stuff
annoying.
like that. It was a garbage.
Such a horrible.
It was a garbage game.
A horrible
anyways.
person.
You can't hold me over the coals of fire for something that I did a billion years ago for some garbage ass game that wasn't even good.
Anyhow.
God
You
damn.
remember Harvest Moon? It was Harvest Moon, right?
Yeah, I remember Harvest Moon.
I like Harvest
Back when they
Moon.
were actually good.
I like that. I wonder if I can get that again.
The same. If you like Harvest Moon, there's a better game called Stardew Valley that you could get on PC that you would enjoy. It's the same thing as Harvest Moon, but it's done by one guy, and there's a ton better stuff to do. Still has a nice, interesting art style and stuff, but you'll enjoy it better. Trust me. Stardew Valley. It's really good.
I'm still thinking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But anyway, we kind of got some stuff, right? What do we even talk about? Anyway, yeah. Are we even going to go forward with this?
Yeah.
Are we?
Probably add a few more if we want.
Right. Do you have anything else right now?
Anybody else deaf that were super impactful? I don't know. I don't really know. That really hit me hard in the kokoro, as they would say.
Oh my gosh. You know what? You should start doing Japanglish.
Japanglish? I already do that.
Isn't that what they call it?
Yes.
Okay. People made jokes and like you have like saying gomen sorry and
I mean, I already
but not
sighed
like that.
in,
But
a
not
different
like that.
language.
I mean,
Gomen-na-sorry?
actually whole sentences.
No, please, that's cringe.
What? You're the one who just said in your kokoro.
I'm sorry, but I am cringe, and I cannot allow anyone else to be this cringe.
Is that so? He's so kawaii. It got him in the kokoro.
I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me leave me alone to my cringe.
Okay. Okay, well, that's
all for now, though, I guess. We could probably just post this as it is anyways. What would that be? We already did. Yes, just post this uncut and put it up. Because we already talked about the things already.
Whatever, let's do that. I don't even care. Sure. We did not have a beginning.
That's fine. Hello to whoever's listening.
Hello, at the end. Hello, internet.
And goodbye, internet.
Bye, internet.